Hello and welcome back to Magic the Gathering. I'm bringing you another deck showcase, and today's deck is the Cheddar Deck, because this deck is pure cheese. It's a mono blue mill deck that I've designed, so let's go ahead and have a look at it. If you're not interested in the deck design portion, as always, there's going to be a link in the top right to skip straight to the gameplay. Okay, so let's have a look at what's in here. We have one copy of the Rune Servitor, one copy of Jace Vryn's Prodigy, 4 copies of Mist Intruder, 3 copies of Jessian's Thief, 4 copies of Benefic Infiltrator, 3 copies of Sphinx's Tutelage, 3 copies of Hydrolash, 3 copies of Darkslick Drake, 4 copies of Inspiration, 4 copies of Countermand, 4 copies of Bone to Ash, 2 copies of Willbreaker, 22 Islands, and 2 Skyline Cascades. So, the point of this deck is to mill your opponent. So, the primary card is the Sphinx's Tutelage here. Whenever I draw a card, target opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into the graveyard. If they're both non-land cards that share a colour, you repeat it. So yeah, that's pretty potent. Most of what I've got outside of that is stuff that'll draw cards to trigger off that ability. There are a couple of exceptions, the Benefic Infiltrator and Mist Intruder. These guys have Ingest, which means that when they do damage, the top card of the opponent's library is exiled, which is pretty much the same thing as milling, really, when you get right down to it. So they go into the deck as well. The only one that doesn't really fit the theme is the Willbreaker, which means that whenever I target an opponent's creature with a spell or ability that I control, I can gain control of it as long as Willbreaker's on the field. Yeah, that doesn't really fit the theme. However, when you consider what Jace's ability is, his +1 ability is up to 1 target creature gets -2, -0 until your next turn. So you can do that every turn. So I can slap that ability onto an enemy creature, and if I've got the Willbreaker in the field, that creature then becomes mine. So I can steal one of my opponent's creatures every turn. That's pretty powerful. And this deck doesn't have a huge amount of creatures in it, so it needs to basically steal its opponent's creatures. So that's pretty much the general gist of the deck. It's not exactly complicated. Let's see how it does in combat. Okay, we have our first contestant. Let's see how well they can stand up to the cheese. And that's a lot of lands. A few too many lands. That's not exactly enough, but I'll go with it. I can get Jace out early, which is quite nice. And a Sphinx's Tutelage in my first draw. That's very nice. If I can just draw into a land, I'll be laughing. Westphal Abbey. Ooh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Skeleton Key. He's got all the fancy stuff, this guy. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Still no lands. That's frustrating. However, Jace can help with that. Okay, what have you got? Planes. Anything else? He's thinking about it. Could really use a land right about now. Oh, here we go, Pilgrim's Eye. 1/1 with flying. And it lets him find a basic land card, which is another plains, okay. Come on, give me a land. That is not a land. Okay. Why didn't it let me... There we go. That's better. Oh, still no lands. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, the Bone to Ash cards are useless to me for the time being, since I have no lands, so let's get rid of that. This could be bad. I need my lands. Okay, what are you gonna do? Champion Arishan, 3/2 lifelink. Eesh. Good thing I'm not trying to kill this guy by getting rid of his life. Okay, come on. Give me a land. You know you want it. That'll do. I'll take it. And another land. Good. Okay. Now we're looking good. I want to get rid of... I'll get rid of the Dark Slick... No, I won't get rid of the Dark Slick Drake. I'll get rid of another Bone to Ash. It's situational, unlike Countermand. There we go. That keeps the Pilgrim's Eye out of the way for now. Next turn I can play out a Sphinx's Tutelage and start milling him. However, he does have a rather large library unusually, so that could work against me here. Okay, it's a renowned creature and Topple Ghost. Tap target creature an opponent controls. Okay. Delirium ability is not gonna work for a mill deck, is it? What does it get? Tap creature. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, let's start with the fun and games. Damn it. I wish the turn timer wouldn't just do that all the time. Okay, I'm not going to get much use out of a Jessian Thief, so that can go. And you can get milled! Ooh, I got 4 cards out of that. Nice. I am going to have to play the Dark Slick Drake next turn, I think, because I'm going to need to stop the incoming damage. And the Drake would put a stop to him quite nicely. Can safely block and kill any one of his creatures, so that's very nice. Doesn't seem to have a huge amount of land. Skeleton Key being played to try and draw into some land, presumably. What's this? Haunted Cloak, Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Nice set of abilities, but it doesn't power anything up, meaning the Dark Slick Drake will still be useful for blocking. Right now I just need to buy time. Sphinx's Tutelage will do the rest. Yeah, you could have just hit the attack with all button, mate. Ouch, that was 7 damage. Yeah, I need to do something about this. Come on. Yeah, it gets to search for an equipment. Okay. That's not so good. That does power stuff up. Yep, let's mill you. Some more. There we go. Play you out. Play out the Dark Slick Drake. And let's have some more milling going on. Oh, got the Will Breaker. Awesome. You know what? Let's get rid of the island. I don't need the lands quite so much anymore. That's problematic. Now that thing can actually kill my Dark Slick Drake. And that one. Oh dear. Actually, yeah, I've lost now. He's got too much damage. Concede. Okay, that could have gone either way, but I was a bit too slow getting started. Let's see if the next duel goes a little better. Okay, contestant number 2 disconnected. Oh well, guess I'm blaming the AI here. That's way too many lands again, and not enough again. Oh god, every single time. Okay, let's go with that one. It's not too bad, I guess. Hate going down to 6 cards. Okay. Blade World. Interesting. Could be a rally deck. Difficult to say at this early stage. A little bit longer and I'll be able to play out the Dark Slick Drake and at least be able to do something. Not an ideal start, is it? Come on, give me something useful then. It's not all that useful. Let's throw that out. Since I can't really play anything this turn anyway, don't have the mana. Doesn't matter if it comes into the play tapped, and that keeps him from attacking. At least with that creature anyway. Slow him down. That's what I need to do. Slow him down, play for time. Goblin Arsonist, okay. Another annoying creature. Okay, this turn I cannot get out the Dark Slick Drake, so it's worth playing out the island. That'll hopefully keep him in check for a while. He won't really fancy running his creatures into that. Okay, interesting choice, but whatever. Aha! Here's my Sphinx's tutelage. Perfect. Let's go ahead and play that. There we go, and I will not be attacking because this deck is not about doing damage. So I need this guy open for blocking. Which is you control, gain +2/+1. Ooh. Okay, that's problematic. Ouch. 4, 8, 12, 15. I've got to block, otherwise I die. And interestingly, he didn't choose to kill my creature, which might have been a mistake. Then again, maybe not. I don't exactly have a huge amount of options here. Draw cards, hope I somehow get something that'll magically save me. No, because he's gonna deal at least 4 damage this turn. I can't play that out for 1 mana. Yeah, and I think this is me dead. Again. Great. Oh well. Let's just have a look at what else he had in his deck. Kithian's Irregulars, nice. Yeah, he's gonna kill me, but I might as well kill that whilst I'm in the process. There we go. Okay, the main reason I wanted to let that play out, rather than just concede, is that I wanted to make sure that I get progress towards this quest. There we go. Let's try again. Okay, one more try. Let's see if I can get a win. Please? Okay, that's a better start. I'll go with that hand. And he's okay with his hand. Okay, let's play. Meandering River, blue, white. Okay. Oh, 3 Benefic Infiltrators. Could be devastating for him. Telling time already? Oh, wow. That's an interesting play. Okay, turn 2. Let's have Jace out. Got a Mist Intruder here as well. I could make this work, maybe. And a Sphinx's Tutelage, nice. It doesn't get much better than this. Okay, let's use Jace's ability to start the milling. And you know what? I don't really need 3 Benthic Infiltrators, so that one can go in to the graveyard and you can lose 2 cards. Unfortunately, that was all he lost because he got lands in there. Oh, he did lose Nissa though. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Isolated Chapel. He still hasn't played a creature yet, which is interesting. Ah, here we go. Champion of Arashad, okay. And let's mill him some more, because we can. And you know what? I'm not going to cast anything because I kind of want to use this countermand. It's nice. It counters a spell and puts 5 cards into his graveyard, so that's a very nice sort. Let's get rid of another Benthic Infiltrator for some more milling, shall we? Oh, I got the Will Breaker, nice. He would be very nice later on once I've got Jace transformed. Assuming I do, of course. Still need to get more cards into my graveyard first. Okay, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna counter that if you don't mind. There goes a bunch more of your deck. Gift of Oath of Nissa. Okay, that's fine. Crumbling Vestige, not that bad. Yep, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here. Okay, let's mill you a bit more. Let's keep you tapped. let's play out the Benthic Infiltrator, just to stop him hitting me so much. And do I want to... Yeah, I've got plenty of land. I'll exchange my land for a bit more mill on him. Especially since I just grew another land. There we go, he's down to 29 cards, 28 cards already. I think he might possibly be starting to get a little worried about this deck. I would if I was in his position. And Jace will be transforming next turn. So I need to play out my Will Breaker so that that's ready, so that I can then steal that Skyrider Elf, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's have some fun, shall we? Let's throw out the island anyway. Drop you. Now let's use your ability. Get rid of a Mist Intruder. There we go. Transforms. Some more mill. There we go. Should be able to use his ability, shouldn't I? Oh, it's attack phase. Oh, that's why I can't. Skip attack. And now we use his ability to steal his Skyrider Elf. There we go. Okay, he's got to be worried by now. Okay, what do you got? Yeah, another Champion of Arishin. That's not going to help you all that much. Grumbling Vestige. Yeah, whatever. Not too worried about that. Yeah, like I'm gonna let you get away with that. Sure, you gain 3 life, but I'm really not that bothered about that. Okay, let's play out the island. Use your ability to steal his Champion of Arishin. There we go. Might as well play out the Jessian Thief and the Mist Intruder. Strengthen my board. And attack with all, why not? Ooh, if I could get his emblem going. Then again, he's down to 17 cards, I might not be able to do it before he runs out of cards. Inspiration. Are you serious? You're drawing more at this stage? That's the last thing you want to be doing. Comparative analysis. Okay, more card draw. Are you just killing yourself for the fun of it? And he's run off. I'm going to continue playing anyway because this is a fun game. Whatever. Let me click that. There we go. And Sphinx's Tutelage Hymn. There we go. Let's put it onto him. I don't know. Whatever. Draw a card and discard a card, that's going to mill him a bit more. Go. Attack with Jessian Thief. It's going to draw another card, mill him a bit more. Attack with that. Actually, I really should have put the -2 onto one of these guys, but oh well. There we go. Exile another card. Oh, why'd that go over to my area? Game's bugging out again. Okay. Look at that. That is a beautiful sight. How to see your opponent's deck. Play a mill deck. I've gotten Jace up to 8. Yeah, it's not gonna come into play before I kill him, but it would have been funny if I had. Mill. Might as well use this ability because I can. Okay, him with the Benthic Infiltrator. That'll exile his last card. Oh, Fog! He's keeping himself in it for one more turn. I will get to cast my emblem. It would kill Jace to do it, unfortunately, but I can do it. Okay, he's got 3 cards to play the rest of this duel with. Somehow I don't think he's gonna be able to come back from this. 2 cards, and unless something incredible happens, he's gonna die at the beginning of next turn. I'm gonna do this just because I want to see what the emblem looks like. I've never had it, so there we go. There it is. Whenever I cast a spell, yeah, I don't have any spells to cast. No attack, I don't need to. There we go. Job done. So yeah, that's the Cheddar Deck. It's not that good a deck. It's 100% cheese and therefore doesn't win very easily. But it is good for a laugh when it does. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay bad.